Yes, hello and welcome to our first major event of the year here at Super Spirit Wrestling. I'm talking about New Purpose 2021. Look at this! She's got her up! She's got her up! Mind's eye! Mind's eye! Shoulders are down! 2! Oh my God, she got her! Look, Shockbuster! Shockbuster to Kawaguchi! Huge power bomb! The leg is hooked! Wow, what a save! It's over! It's over, Nikita Belkov! Out of nowhere! Wrenching the leg of Chance Robertson! And Deadly Encounter retains! Standing switch again, but this time it's the counter Bulldog. To the top! Beautiful maneuver from Val! The leg is hooked. 2. And that's it. That's it. Diamond Deluxe retained with a beautiful senton from the top rope from Val Van Orman. He finds the kick. Look at this. Feather Rain. Feather Rain. Two. He kicked out. He kicked out. I can't believe he kicked out of Feather Rain! Sliced bread! Shoulders are down! Oh my God! Pop-up powerbomb! We've got a new champion! Count of 12. Look at this. 15. 17. Oh my God. It's a double count out. It's a double count out. It's a double count out. And Harold Kelly will retain. Harold Kelly will retain. She's got her up. She's got her up. Palma Riser. 2! We've got still your champion, Monica Palma. Yes, hello and welcome to the first Super Spirit Live of 2021. I am your host and commentator, Shirt Donovan. And folks, as per usual, we have an amazing card of impressive matches lined up for you this evening. And let's take a look at what's in store. Tonight on the card, it will be Randy Crawford taking on Piper Valentine in what could be emerging as a brand new rivalry here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Also on the card tonight, The Example, Hitoshi Tobe, will do his best to take on former Spirit Band champion Douglas Daniels. And tonight, in our main event in the 6-man tag division, it will be Good Buddies taking on High Rollers. Indeed, folks, what a night we have in store here at Super Spirit Live. And to start things off, we will have a match in our student division, something you will be used to seeing in our new year here in Super Spirit Wrestling, as our students try to show what they have been learning throughout 2020. And let's go to the ring now for this student division contest. Making her way to the ring, Libby Cannon. Libby Cannon under the bright lights tonight at Super Spirit Live.
Bang, 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 bang.
A young powerhouse of the student division, I'm being told, who will now contend with this woman, and her opponent, Jun Kurata. A mat-based specialist and a potent striker is Jun Kurata. Both of these competitors representing the student division in their first matchup here in front of a live crowd at Super Spirit Live. As we bring in a new year of our weekly show, much is in store. We expect to hear from many of our athletes tonight, as well as experience some incredible wrestling matches. Libby Cannon with a fireman's carry takedown here, and now the scoop slam, trying to establish the early advantage here over Jun Kurata. Russian leg sweep now. Jun will look to keep a mat-based control. And you see now Libby trying for the standing switch into a suplex. Both of these athletes, as we've mentioned, from the student division, only allowed to make use of a limited set of moves to ensure that the fundamentals are nailed down. The solid foundation of any competitor here in Super Spirit Wrestling. The fireman's carry again leads to another sleeper hold for Libby Cannon. Look at that big combination out of nowhere from Jun, who will look for a pin here. And it's a kick out from Libby Cannon. Sweeps the legs, back on the attack, this time wrenching the leg of Cannon. Fireman's carry again. Resilient approach here from Cannon. Back to the sleeper hold. Samoan drop off the Irish whip from Cannon, and now targets the leg of Jun Kurata. Look at this, rolls through for the cross arm breaker, and a rope break is signaled by the official. Both women toe-to-toe now. Both looking for their first big victory in the student division this year. Sweeps the leg again, and it's back again to the submission-based approach. Samoan drop again off the Irish whip. And Cannon now will also target the leg. Swinging neck breaker. A lot of impact there from Libby Cannon, and look at this. Both women trading strikes. Kurata advancing, now sent to the ropes. And look at this belly-to-belly release. But Jun to her feet first could be a bad sign. The toughness of Jun Kurata well documented by the trainers in our student facilities as she rolls through now for another cross arm breaker. And again targeting the arm. And Burt Wiggins again seeing the legs of Cannon in the ropes. Look at Libby Cannon with a huge powerbomb, and now hooks the leg. 2. No. Jun Kurata kicking out of a huge powerbomb there, but Cannon might be setting up for it again. Oh, a near fall. A near fall from Cannon, but the arm again in jeopardy. Elbow finds its mark. Running power slam from Libby Cannon. 2. Another near fall. Jun Kurata taking a lot of punishment, and now a power slam from Cannon. Jun still in this one. And now look at these tremendous knees, lifting Libby Cannon up off the ground. Takes her down. Look at this, the mat-based approach, and now Jun on a tear, raining down strikes on a trying to defend Libby Cannon. Swinging neck breaker again for Cannon. Seeking a moment of respite from a tough Jun Kurata. Big power slam again, but Kurata right up to her feet. Amazing. Takes her down again. Look at this. Standing switch. Hell of a backdrop there from Libby Cannon.
5 minutes gone.
Look at this reversal. Cannon sent to the outside.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at this. Near the center of the ring. Able to withstand. These knees again. Jun continuing to dissect Libby Cannon, but look at this, the running power slam. Shoulders down. No, my God. Jumping brainbuster. Finds the drop toe hold, and look at this. Look at this now. The future of Super Spirit Wrestling taking shape. The leg is hooked. No! Tremendous chop. Cannon struggling for the ropes, and she gets there. Sent to the corner. Cannon with control. Big spear. Elbow drop from Libby Cannon. And again to the top. But look at this. Jun steps through with the stretch. Side headlock position. Cannon creates space. Irish whip. Belly to belly release. Back to the sleeper hold. It's over. It's over. Libby Cannon picks up the first win in the student division of 2021 over Jun Kurata. What an amazing match to set the tone here tonight at the first episode of Super Spirit Live of the year. And folks, we are so happy to have you with us for this momentous occasion. We are going to ride this momentum, folks, right into a junior division matchup between Elijah Howell and Luis Ortega. But first, we have to hear from former Shadow Band champion Jamie Watts. Jamie Watts had this to say: "Today, I'd like to publicly congratulate Percy Chapman on becoming Shadow Band champion. While I would, of course, still like to be holding that belt, I have to give credit where it's due. But make no mistake, my sights are set on retrieving my title, and once I do, I'm never letting it go again. Percy just pulled a fast one on the junior division, if you ask me, because now I'm back to prove that I'm the best." Indeed, some heavy words there from the former champion, no doubt with his eye still on the prize, and of course our current champion, Percy Chapman, shocking the world at New Purpose 2021 when he defeated Jamie Watts. Quite an occasion indeed. But folks, now let's turn our attention back to that junior division matchup between Elijah Howell and Luis Ortega. Both of these athletes looking to have a good start in this year after the fallout of the New Dawn Tournament Series, and who will emerge victorious here tonight.
Making his way to the ring, Elijah Howell.
About as tough as they come, Elijah Howell, an extremely focused athlete with a bright future ahead of him. A lot of potential in this young man as he looks to continue his path in the junior division, much like this man, Luis Ortega.
and his opponent, Luis Ortega.
An extremely impressive athlete, high level of agility and speed, and you see it right there. Luis Ortega, a bit of showboating, not shy about that either, as official Kim Carrillo gets us underway for this junior division contest. Remember, folks, all records were set to 0-0 for the beginning of the year, with first wins and first losses coming in the New Dawn Tournament Series throughout January. And that clean slate could be beneficial for many, including Luis Ortega, who did not enjoy a successful 2020. Elijah Howell with relative success. Both men now looking to charge ahead in their division. Reverse suplex there from Ortega. And look at this. Slamming Elijah Howell down into the mat, but Howell now looking to rally with an Irish whip, and he takes Luis Ortega down with a big slam of his own. The spine buster sends Ortega down, but the enziguri in response. Irish whip from Ortega leads to a drop toe hold. He'll send him for a ride again, testing the conditioning of Elijah Howell, and this time it's a shotgun drop kick across the chest. Pulling back on that rear chin lock. The knee buried deep into the back, and now a side headlock takedown from Ortega. Fisherman buster from Ortega, the first big maneuver of the matchup. And he may look for a pin here. Indeed, the leg is hooked, but official Kim Carrillo calling for a break. Tough positioning there for Ortega. And what was his first big opportunity of this matchup, a desperation kick there, not wanting to lose the momentum. A mighty backdrop there. A harsh angle to send Luis Ortega crashing down into the mat, but look at Ortega rising up off the mat with the kip up, and now these two athletes trading big strikes. Look at this. Ortega came to play here tonight inside cradle, but another break signaled by the official. Steps through now for the sharpshooter. A lot of ways Elijah Howell can beat you. Very well-rounded athlete. And look at this. What a counter there. Shoulders down for Ortega, just a 1 count. And Ortega on the attack here. Takes him over and transitions into the submission. Good combination there from Ortega. Oh, slips away from the offensive attempt off the Irish whip. Side headlock position now. Look at this. Folds him up for the pin here. No. Snap suplex sends Ortega down. And some big knees there across the face. Inside cradle now from Ortega. Just a 1 count. Ortega driving Howell back with those big elbows. And Howell finds another suplex. To the top, look at this. Oh my God, the vicious cycle. But Ortega continuing the approach. Oh, what a counter! What a counter from Howell!
2, 3.
And he got him! He got him! Oh my God! The greed of Luis Ortega. Why was there no pin after the vicious cycle? Elijah Howell with a huge counter comes away with a victory here tonight over Luis Ortega. What a match there, folks. What an effort between those two men. But really, Luis Ortega probably had that one in the bag after the vicious cycle, choosing not to follow through with a pin, and instead Elijah Howell counters what could have been another Hurricane Rana attempt, finding the package powerbomb and getting the shoulders down here tonight, against Luis Ortega. Well, folks, now let's turn our attention to the men's tag division, where it will be the Mysticals taking on former multi-time champions Wondrous Bear. Certainly the Mysticals, the underdog in this situation, but it is a new year and it is new opportunities for everyone throughout our divisions. Let's see if the Mysticals can make that underdog story a success here tonight against Wondrous Bear.
Making their way to the ring, the team of Marshall Taylor and Divine Phantom Jr., the Mysticals.
These two teams have met before, and it was in a title match scenario in which Wondrous Bear were the champions. The Mysticals were unsuccessful that night in retrieving the belts, but now no titles at stake.
And their opponents, the team of Andrew Bowes and Virgil Wilcox, Wondrous Bear.
The Wondrous One and the Bear. Multi-time champions looking to find their footing once more in Super Spirit Wrestling's tag division. Our tag team specialist official Larry Graham getting things underway, and Marshall Taylor immediately sends the Wondrous One to a friendly corner. And look at this, Marshall Taylor going up. My God, what a big maneuver early on for Taylor. And the Wondrous One has got to rally here. Leg is hooked here for Taylor, no. A very fast kick out there from the former champion. Leapfrog off the Irish whip. The drop toe hold is avoided and a tag is made to Virgil Wilcox. The Wondrous One having a lot of difficulty adapting to Marshall Taylor in the early goings of this matchup, and Wilcox will have his turn to try. Side headlock position for Virgil the Bear Wilcox, and you see the power of the big man. The scoop slam tries for an early pin. Taylor with the fast kick out now. Hip toss from Marshall Taylor.
Give up.
Standing switch from Taylor. Look at this, the Poison Rana, the quickness and the force of Marshall Taylor. He looks for a wow. Virgil Wilcox kicking out almost immediately. The resilience of the big man as he drives Taylor back toward his corner. Taylor now maybe looking for a tag, and Divine Phantom Jr. now getting his first taste of action in the match. Tag team Enziguri there from the Mysticals. The power of Divine Phantom Jr. handling Virgil Wilcox easily there. And Wilcox makes a tag, the Wondrous One back in for his team. Wilcox happy to lend some assistance here. And look at this, we might be looking at the Rough Divide. Divine Phantom Jr. quickly finding a way out, knowing the danger at hand of that maneuver. The Wondrous One sent to the outside. And Divine Phantom Jr. pleased with his efforts. Corner control now. Wondrous One finding some big knees there, sending Divine Phantom Jr. down. Standing switch. Backdrop for the Wondrous One. Rolling elbows. And now the leg is hooked. Kick out. Big time efforts here thus far. As these pins are not lasting long, you see another one there. Oh my God! Buster there from Divine Phantom Jr. as he sends the Wondrous One down with an elbow. Standing switch and a counter. Look at this. Bending him over the knee. Sort of a Cobra Clutch backbreaker there. Tag team Enziguri again, and it lands in a big way, sending the Wondrous One down in a heap. Marshall Taylor now will look to capitalize. And it's a 2 count as far as we have gone in this tag team matchup. Irish whip now from the Wondrous One, and he finds the drop toe hold, knees across the neck of Marshall Taylor. Cross arm breaker now. The arm in jeopardy. And the Wondrous One suddenly finding himself in a bad part of town, needing to get back to a favorable corner. And that could be the mission as we speak. Tag made to Virgil Wilcox. Oh, look at this! A tag team enziguri from Wondrous Bear.
Give up.
Enziguri from Marshall Taylor on his own this time, but still very effective. The cross arm breaker again.
Give up.
Big shots to the midsection.
5 minutes.
Oh, look at this, the roll up.
1.
And Wilcox quickly finding his way out of that.
Give up.
And the Wondrous One intercepting that submission attempt, and he finds a huge knee. Look at this. Tag team powerbomb. And Marshall Taylor could be in trouble here. Oh my God! Facebuster! Creates separation for a tag. The underhook suplex gets rid of Marshall Taylor. Irish whip, spinning back elbow. Look at what a maneuver! My God! My God! Divine Phantom Jr. Wow! Phantom driver, but it's not enough. Wow! He submits Virgil Wilcox. Divine Phantom Jr. with a wrist lock about as classic as it gets. It is too much for Virgil Wilcox here tonight in a shocking upset at Super Spirit Live. Divine Phantom Jr., just as I said, about as classic as it gets with that submission approach. But Virgil Wilcox, maybe suffering the effects still of that Phantom driver, was not able to find a way out of that submission hold, and now the Wondrous Bear really has to maybe reevaluate, as they were knocked out in the first round of the New Dawn Tournament Series, and now losing here tonight to underdogs in the Mysticals. Something could be going on in that camp, something worth revising. But folks, now let's turn our attention to the women's division. It will be Hana Nishikawa taking on Mantis of Nocturnus. But first, folks, before we get to that matchup, we are going to hear from former Destiny Band champion Ryoko Matsui. Ryoko had this to say: "I want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me since my arrival in Super Spirit Wrestling. Because of your encouragement, I was able to win the first ever New Dawn Tournament Series. Because of your passion, I was able to become Destiny Band champion on 3 separate occasions. But now it's clear that I need to refocus. The roster is more competitive than ever, and I won't be forgotten." Ryoko Matsui certainly still a fan favorite in the hearts of many in the Super Spirit Wrestling fandom, and I'm sure she will no doubt rise to greatness once more, as I'm sure there's still much, much more in store for the future of Ryoko Matsui. Folks, let's get to that women's division contest. It will be Hana Nishikawa, our league's most gifted striker, taking on Mantis of Nocturnus. Now, Nocturnus has definitely enjoyed some success as of late, as 3 representatives of that faction are your first ever Unity Band champions in the 6-woman tag division. But folks, now for singles competition, let's go to the ring.
Making her way to the ring, Hana Nishikawa.
the deadliest kicks in all of Super Spirit Wrestling will no doubt fly in a flurry at Mantis here tonight.
And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by Nocturnus, Mantis.
And you see the gold around the waist of Crimson Bat, La Águila y la Gárgola, as they are indeed your first ever Unity Band champions. Mantis still representing in the women's singles division for Nocturnus, contending tonight with Hana Nishikawa. These two have faced off a handful of times. Very evenly matched athletes. Mantis also very proficient in strikes, although I would give that edge to Nishikawa. Big neck breaker there from Nishikawa. You see the members of Nocturnus on the outside. No doubt will be tempted to get involved here tonight. Reversal there from Nishikawa sends Mantis down. Mantis, of course, joining Nocturnus late last year, surprising many. Look at this now. What a stretch here from Mantis. Nishikawa looking to be in a tremendous amount of pain, but she's able to withstand. And the kicks to the midsection, having the effect desired for Nishikawa. And another big kick sends Mantis crashing to the mat. The striking prowess of Nishikawa coming in handy, as it always does. Stretch now being applied near the ropes, and Lenny Spencer calls for a break. Oh my God, what a combination from Nishikawa. Rolls her up here, shoulders down, and it's a 1 count. Big combination and an elbow sends Nishikawa down in a heap. Leg is hooked for Mantis. Huge knees in the corner for Nishikawa. And Mantis has got to find a way to guard against these strikes, or it's going to be lights out. And out of the corner, Nishikawa finds another big kick across the midsection. Look at this now. Look at Nishikawa with the Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver from Nishikawa. She's got her packaged up. 2. And Nishikawa handling Mantis easily by my estimation. Finding the Dreamweaver, looking almost right in the eyes of the other members of Nocturnus as she pinned Mantis. You gotta wonder maybe why there was no interference. I'm not advocating for it necessarily, folks, but you gotta wonder why none of the other members of Nocturnus perhaps came to the aid of Mantis. Could there be some kind of unrest, as there is technically only one member of Nocturnus now without gold around her waist? Folks, that is just the estimations of one commentator. Take that with a grain of salt, but I've got to call it like I see it. Folks, now we are going into a heavy-hitting match here in the heavyweight division, as it will be big man Benjamin Rose taking on Myron Wagner. Folks, these are two of the largest athletes that we have in all of Super Spirit Wrestling. Benjamin Rose in particular standing at 7'1", but we will see here tonight if it matters in the face of the unstoppable freight train, Myron Wagner. Folks, is it Wagner time for big man Benjamin Rose? Let's go to the ring now.
Making his way to the ring, big man Benjamin Rose.
Our first ever heavyweight champion, Benjamin Rose, not walking to the ring tonight with gold around his waist, as he did in early 2020. But still a champion in the hearts and minds of many, as he faces a powerful adversary tonight.
And his opponent, Myron Wagner.
Set the alarm, folks. Check the timers. Tick tock, it could be Wagner time. If Benjamin Rose is not able to avoid the efforts of Wagner here tonight in this heavyweight division contest. Myron Wagner with the first takedown, and now continuing this early onslaught, finds the sleeper hold. Wagner coming out of the gate hot here, and again with a big strike to Benjamin Rose. Rose with the standing switch. Wagner was ready for it. Standing switch from Wagner this time, and Rose ready for that one. A lot of back and forth answers here after that early burst from Wagner, who secures another sleeper hold. Tremendous kick there from Wagner. And now these strikes are sending the big man down. Could be a bad sign here early for Benjamin Rose. Lariat runs over Rose, and a knife edge chop sends him down as well. Benjamin Rose has got to do something here, as Wagner is clearly in control. Back to the mat-based approach for Myron Wagner, continually wearing down the former champion with these sleeper holds. And now the low blow, come on! Leg is hooked after the low blow. Benjamin Rose is able to kick out. Myron Wagner certainly pleased with himself thus far, and by my estimation did not need to include that low blow, as he's been doing very well thus far in this matchup. But no stranger to taking a shortcut if he feels it's necessary. And again, Myron Wagner with the illegal maneuver. Norio Nakatomi did not have eyes on it. Looking for a headbutt. Rose able to sidestep, but then Wagner finding that huge blow to the chest. And this matchup has damn near been all Myron Wagner. And Rose now. It's not often that someone is towering over Myron Wagner. That is the case here tonight, although Benjamin Rose has spent most of this match on his back. Nasty kicks here from Myron Wagner. And Wagner Happy with what he's able to do against the former champion. Pump handle power slam, drives the big man down. And look at this now, a huge DDT, but Benjamin Rose springs up. Wagner trying to keep him down.
Give up.
German suplex there from Benjamin Rose, but then turned inside out by that lariat. And a reversal sends Benjamin Rose across the apron. Rose would like to return the action to the ring, not wanting to give Myron Wagner a bigger opportunity perhaps on the outside. But you see now this freight train-like offense. And look at this! Look at this! Wagner time! He got him! Myron Wagner staring down into the face of Benjamin Rose as he has defeated a former champion here in his first big matchup of 2021. Myron Wagner looking to solidify himself as a big threat in the heavyweight division. Folks, we have got to take a short break, and when we come back in the junior division, it will be Taro Toyama taking on Ricky Gilmore. Folks, that should be quite the contest. You won't want to miss it. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, we are back and we are ready for junior division action. It will be Taro Toyama taking on superstar Ricky Gilmore. Ricky Gilmore, of course, having more experience in the Super Spirit Wrestling League, but Taro Toyama emerging as a young potential superstar in that division as he looks to carve his own path here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Let's go to the ring now for junior division action.
Making his way to the ring, Taro Toyama.
Taro Toyama, a gifted young athlete, one of the youngest athletes in Super Spirit Wrestling. But he cannot be underestimated, much like this man, Ricky Gilmore.
And his opponent, superstar Ricky Gilmore.
Could we attribute this solidified change to Joey Marnell? Or was it always laying in wait for superstar Ricky Gilmore, the formerly known Mama's favorite, who has since evolved into a much nastier yet more successful athlete. Taro Toyama here tonight, representing many of those ideals that Ricky Gilmore used to bring to the ring. A sense of delight for the fans, a sense of hope. But that all turned sour after Gilmore's rivalry with Joey Marnell, in which he was, in his own words, embarrassed. And when he reemerged, we came to know him as you see him now, superstar Ricky Gilmore. Both of these athletes, certainly ones to keep an eye on for current Shadow Band champion Percy Chapman, as Chapman now has a huge target on his back. Both of these men perhaps having what it takes to one day wear the gold themselves. Ricky Gilmore sent for a ride, dropkick lands for Toyama. Gilmore maintaining control here, trying to dictate the pace. And Gilmore coming down with a mighty headbutt. Taro Toyama trying now to put something together for himself. Kicks to the midsection from Toyama, big punches to the face from Gilmore. And it is Taro Toyama that sends Gilmore down. The toughness of the young athlete, the resilience, could prove to be too much here tonight for Ricky Gilmore. Pops the hips, takes Gilmore over there. And look at this now, a flurry of headbutts from Gilmore. Leads into, I believe, the Texas Cloverleaf. Soul butt kick sends Gilmore down. Enziguri connects. Another drop kick well executed by the young man Taro Toyama. Another headbutt finds its mark, and now securing the sleeper hold is Ricky Gilmore. Look at this. Trying to take him over with the double underhook, and instead the back body drop sends Gilmore to the outside. Taro Toyama giving chase, but he definitely can't win it out there with an inside cradle. An error there, perhaps an instinctual response from the young athlete. Reversal now from Gilmore, sitting back on the Texas Cloverleaf. Yet another maneuver that can't win it on the outside.
14.
But the damage nonetheless sustained. And Taro Toyama now finding a big kick. Looking for that underhook again. Oh, it's the backbreaker, the underhook backbreaker from Gilmore. And he'll try for a pin now. Taro Toyama getting the shoulder up. And look at this now, the Dragon Sleeper. Toyama liking to make use of both the Dragon Sleeper as well as the clutch variation. Kick to the top of the head there from Gilmore. And look at this, Northern Light suplex, shoulders down. And Gilmore able to slip away. Oh, and a low blow from Gilmore. Taking the shortcut here. Clearly feeling threatened in the moment by Taro Toyama. Dragon clutch now. You see Gilmore trying to get to the ropes, and he's almost there. But instead, able to break away. Northern Light suplex again from Taro Toyama.
5 minutes gone.
Targets the arm, jumping arm breaker, looking to secure maybe an offensive maneuver on the mat. But Gilmore with the desperation takedown. Inside cradle, rope break signaled by the official. The headbutts of Gilmore again, crashing against the skull of Taro Toyama. And it's back to the Dragon Clutch. He ducks the punch, but he runs into the pile driver. He tries the Northern Lights again, but the legs of Gilmore clearly under the ropes there. Gilmore, huge tackle, but it's the enziguri again for Toyama. Big combination. He's got him down. Oh my God, near fall. He tries it again. Toyama once more makes it to the ropes. But look at this! Eventide! 2, it's over! Ricky Gilmore with the Eventide, driving Taro Toyama down into the mat, and he is victorious here tonight in junior division action. What a competition there. I think there were many moments there, folks, where Taro Toyama could have maybe secured a victory, but Gilmore ultimately, after those attempts at the stretches, finally taking him off guard, finding the opportunity for the Eventide. Shoulders down, 1, 2, 3 here tonight for Ricky Gilmore. Folks, let's now take you to a matchup in the women's tag division. It will be underdog team Passion Force taking on Priscilla Frost and Nora Nunez of Troubletown. Troubletown, of course, we know were our first ever Fury Band champions in the women's tag division, and we will see as they spread their influence throughout Super Spirit Wrestling. We'll see if Troubletown still has what it takes to get it done in the new year.
Making their way to the ring, the team of Asami Furukawa and Hotaru Matsunaga, Passion Force.
And indeed, a lot of passion for wrestling between these two individuals as they face a tough challenge tonight in this team.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Kira Kida, representing State of Trouble, Priscilla Frost and Nora Nunez, Troubletown.
The first ever Fury Band champions who went undefeated for 8 matches before finally being defeated
Fight.
by current champions Diamond Deluxe. Of course, the belts have found other homes since then, but Diamond Deluxe still able to earn those belts back at Spirit Odyssey last year, and they were able to retain them at New Purpose 2021 last Friday. Spinning drop toe hold here from Priscilla Frost against Asami Furukawa, and again she sends Furukawa down. Axe kick from Furukawa trying to rally. See the other member of State of Trouble, Kira Kida, on the outside, who has emerged as quite a threat in the women's singles division after joining Frost and Nunez to form State of Trouble, the 3 also contenders in the 6-woman tag division. And Furukawa looks to make a tag. Priscilla Frost will do the same. Nasty exchange there in the center of the ring. As the 2 legal competitors shift their focus, Matsunaga with the cloverleaf after the body slam. Chicken wing now from Nunez, the former MMA athlete, has adjusted well, since her arrival in Super Spirit Wrestling, and alongside Priscilla Frost with the more traditional professional wrestling background, Troubletown, a very, very nasty duo. And Nunes now trying something on the mat, but Matsunaga springing the legs up and creating separation. Trying to get in some shots here. The axe kick finds its mark. What a kick there. Soul butt to the face of Nora Nunes. Back to the chicken wing. Wearing down her opponent. Big maneuver there, slamming Matsunaga down into the mat. Nora Nunes knowing how to approach and knowing how to follow through, certainly, as we see here that transition offense. Tag made to Priscilla Frost. And look at this, what a combination there, the chop block and the forearm. A rock in a hard place, if you will, for Hotaru Matsunaga. Makes the tag. Asami now in for Passion Force. The leg in jeopardy. Furukawa breaks away. Weird chin lock here. The knee buried into the back of Priscilla Frost, who quickly finds a way out. Irish whip, and what a chop there. You saw the forward momentum, and now look at this. She's got her. Frost lock, center of the ring. This could be bad. Furukawa able to break away, if only for experience of being in that hold before. A sense of urgency kicked up in Furukawa, and now she tries to rally, but the big belly-to-belly release from Frost, the much stronger athlete. Drop kick misses, though. No opportunity from Furukawa, and look at this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What the hell was that? 2, and Matsunaga sensing the urgency. Twisting her up again. Frost lock, and it's over! My God! The devastation carried out at the hands of Priscilla Frost, and Asami Furukawa could no longer continue. I don't know what the hell that maneuver was that Priscilla Frost did before that second Frost lock, but folks, keep an eye out once again for Troubletown in the new year as they take a brutal victory here tonight over Passion Force. Folks, we're now going to turn our eyes to the women's singles division as a matchup we teased earlier on tonight is in store for us now. It will be Randy Crawford, the 30-plus year veteran in the wrestling industry, taking on Piper Valentine, who has proven to be quite the well-rounded athlete in the women's singles division. But Randy Crawford getting the shoulders down of Piper Valentine in a special 6-woman matchup that took place at the end of the New Dawn Tournament Series. And folks, really, this is just kind of not sat well with Piper Valentine, who requested this matchup here tonight. Randy Crawford, as we know, the 30-plus year veteran, you would think still has what it takes to deal with a younger competitor like Piper Valentine, who's maybe letting their ego get ahead of their sense of competition. But we're going to find out here tonight if in singles action, the result for Crawford will be the same.
Making her way to the ring, Randy Crawford.
Folks, it's no secret that Randy Crawford has struggled since her arrival in Super Spirit Wrestling. Can we expect those struggles to continue in the new year? Or is there a new sense of focus for the in-ring legend?
and her opponent, Piper Valentine.
Piper Valentine with a wide berth of moves, many ways to secure a victory. Which one will she look to execute here tonight? Piper Valentine saying in interviews that she just doesn't think Randy Crawford has what it takes to get by without help anymore. And indeed, it was the special 6-woman tag division match in which the pinfall did occur. We'll see if it is as Piper says here tonight, as she secures some disrespectful slaps across the face of a woman who has done much for the professional wrestling industry. Randy Crawford securing the snap suplex. What an uppercut there in response from Valentine. And Crawford looking to overpower Valentine, perhaps trying to send a message that the age difference does not matter. In fact, the experience could prove beneficial for Crawford if she is able to dictate the pace of the matchup. Crawford, certainly with a losing record, it is easy to classify in Super Spirit Wrestling. After holding many titles in many regions and many promotions, Randy Crawford simply has not enjoyed the same success against a stacked roster in SSW. Back body drop counter sends Randy Crawford to the outside. Trading elbows are these two women. My God. And finally, it is Piper Valentine that sends Crawford crashing down. Hip attack there from Crawford. Back on the offense. Looking for corner control there. Could have been setting up for the Crawford kick. Valentine has to know that situation could be in store, has to be prepared as to not receive one of the mightiest kicks in wrestling history. Crawford has only landed it in Super Spirit Wrestling on a couple of occasions, but it could secure her a victory here tonight if she's able to find that opportunity. Big kick there from Crawford. The Northern Light suplex now from Valentine. Tries to bridge for the pin. Crawford slips away. What a drop kick there from Valentine. Spinning all the way over. A lot of impact there as Crawford now steps through to apply the stretch. Tremendous uppercut there again from Valentine, leads to the figure 4 leg lock. And another slap stuns Crawford and creates an opportunity for a huge kick. Crawford could be fading here as Valentine is really applying the pressure. Double wrist lock now, secures the neck as well with the head scissors. Standing switch from Crawford. Backdrop plants Valentine. She will look for a pin. Valentine kicks out. Northern Light suplex again from Valentine. And Crawford now looking for corner control. Valentine looking for a counter and perhaps the frustration setting in. Crawford trying it again, but out of the corner is a huge combination from Valentine. Not wanting to be at the mercy of the Crawford kick, and now center of the ring. She's got the legs. Near fall there for Valentine. Randy Crawford able to come away, and now she'll look for a pin of her own, trying to take Valentine off guard, and it does not work. Crawford sends her into the corner, but no, the side headlock takedown. Piper Valentine knows the dangerous location in this matchup is the corner. As we get into deep waters here, Crawford thinking more and more about that Crawford kick. You gotta believe. Look at this, double underhook facebuster from Crawford. Brings Valentine down in a huge way. But it's Valentine now trying to go back on the attack, and it's another big kicking combination. Northern Lights, and this time she floats over for the cross arm breaker. Look at Crawford. My God, what a pile driver. Presses the shoulders down here. Oh, a near fall. I thought she got her. Irish whip from Crawford. What a headbutt. And Valentine, toe-to-toe again. Rolling chop sends Crawford down. Reversal in the corner. Reversal in the corner, but a Northern Lights again. The combination into the arm breaker. Arms are hooked. Face buster. Oh, what a counter. What a counter. She floats over again.
Give up.
And back to the arm. But this time Crawford in the ropes. Corner control. No, again out of the corner. Valentine refusing to let Crawford follow through. My God, what an effort on both sides here. Crawford sends her again to the corner. Avalanche position. Look at this. DDT from the top. And Crawford now could be sensing the end. Crawford kick. 1, 2. Randy Crawford wins! Randy Crawford with the Avalanche DDT into the Crawford kick, and the crowd goes wild as Randy Crawford makes good on her word that she is still a viable contender, and Piper Valentine for now has got to humble herself as she just lost clearly to the Crawford kick. What a statement there for Randy Crawford in the new year, folks. My God, what a matchup between those two athletes. And folks, now we're going to take you to another matchup that we discussed earlier tonight. It will be the example Hitoshi Tobe taking on the philanthropist Douglas Daniels. Now, of course, Douglas Daniels is a former champion. Hitoshi Tobe has not yet had gold around his waist in Super Spirit Wrestling, but a victory over Daniels would certainly mean a lot to boost the confidence, perhaps, of the example Hitoshi Tobe. We will go to the ring shortly for that contest, folks. What a night has been so far. Let's continue the action.
Making his way to the ring, he is the example, Hitoshi Tobe.
Folks, we saw our student division wrestlers, Livy Cannon and Jun Kurata, debut earlier this evening, and we know that they are trying to lock down the fundamentals in the student division. There's almost no one better to watch than Hitoshi Tobe. That solid, that consistent, but will it be enough to take down this man?
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by accompanied David Sharp, the philanthropist, Douglas Daniels.
David Sharp, Daniels' attorney, who has become a factor in many matchups since Daniels has included him in his ringside entourage, if you will. Both competitors sizing one another up here, and Daniels secures a backbreaker almost out of nowhere. We talk about the fundamentals of Hitoshi Tobe, but at times he has had trouble closing out matchups. Douglas Daniels, however, always the opportunist, looking for ways to end the matchup, high road or low road. It matters not as long as the bell rings and Daniels' music plays. It is that mentality that led him to a successful title reign as Spirit Band champion last year. But he was defeated at our year-end event, Spirit Odyssey, by current heavyweight champion Harold Kelly. Blow to the body there, from Hitoshi Tobe, enough to send Daniels down. Tobe, a gifted striker, gifted mat-based approach, really any area of expertise in terms of fundamental wrestling. I would not say Hitoshi Tobe is gifted from the top rope, or rather, he does not include it in his repertoire. But he will barrel forward here against Douglas Daniels, and look at this, asking for more punishment from Daniels, who is happy to oblige, but it's the elbow of Tobe that sends the former champion down. The toughness of Hitoshi Tobe cannot even be described almost, as he will quit until his body just no longer allows him to continue.
Give up.
It is certainly not a lack of willpower in Hitoshi Tobe, but is the fundamental approach, is the solid foundation enough in the face of a man, a champion like Douglas Daniels?
Give up.
Big takedown there from Tobe, but the kick to the face from a waiting Douglas Daniels. A takedown again, this time a kick across the spine of the philanthropist. Leg is hooked now. Lenny Spencer only getting down for a 1 count there. Camel clutch now for Daniels. Leg hooked here for Daniels. Look at this. My God, the go to sleep connects in a big way, and Daniels somehow kicks out. driven back into the mat by Tobe, who is now on the attack in a big way. Finding these elbows, Douglas Daniels secures the side headlock, trying to halt the momentum. Boston Crab now for Daniels. Uppercut, and now the headlock position drives him down into the body scissors. Backslide for Tobe. And Daniels sending Tobe down into a heap with a mighty forearm across the back. Traps the leg. Dragon screw takedown counter. Wow, these two athletes trading shot for shot here. And I think Daniels perhaps did not expect to encounter this much of a challenge in Hitoshi Tobe, but he is finding one here tonight. Look at this. What a backdrop there from Hitoshi Tobe. A harsh angle to be sure, as he drives Daniels again back down into the body scissors. Sleeper hold now for the philanthropist. But look at this! Oh my God! Could it be the blade kick? The blade kick! The leg is hooked! Oh my God! He got him! He got! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Hitoshi Tobe with a huge upset finds the blade kick and is able to defeat Douglas Daniels, folks. Wait, I'm hearing we have to go to a video package now. Apparently, Von Roth with something to say about last week's match with Harold Kelly. Von Roth saying, Harold Kelly, I will not rest until I am satisfied. I had you in the palm of my hand. There's no way I'll let my opportunity be swept to the side simply because the rules saved you from a vicious beating. And I've been thinking, Harold, maybe a regular match just won't cut it. Maybe I need a way to make sure you can't run from me. How about a cage match, Harold? Or is the Duke really just a coward? Well, folks, we've never had a cage match here in Super Spirit Wrestling, but could now be the time. I mean, honestly, I can't fault Von Roth's logic here, as last week at New Purpose 2021, it was indeed a double count-out ending for Roth and Kelly that resulted in Harold Kelly retaining the Spirit Band title. Von Roth clearly not satisfied with those results. And folks, I guess maybe we're gonna maybe hear from the Duke next week. I don't know if SSW will even sanction this, but the cards have been thrown down by Von Roth, and I for one cannot wait to see what takes shape as a result. Well, folks, we have arrived at our main event of the evening. It is time for six-man competition between Good Buddies and High Rollers. Let's go to the ring.
Making their way to the ring, the team of Great Heart, Jeffrey Hudson, and Reynaldo Mendez. Good Buddies!
It was Good Buddies that were unsuccessful at becoming the first ever six-man tag champions. That designation, of course, belonging to Dark Circle. But can they outdo the High Rollers here tonight?
And their opponents, the team of Joey Marnell, Marcus, and Nathan Gamble. High Rollers!
A fine collection of athletes in Joey Marnell and the Gamble brothers forming High Rollers in the six-man tag division.
Fight.
Marcus Gamble here tonight, clearly not taking this one seriously, as he's not even dressed to wrestle. Now what could that mean? What kind of message does that send? Marnell and Nathan Gamble clearly ready for action here tonight. And again, folks, I can only guess here, but is perhaps Marcus Gamble a bit Is he a bit detached maybe? Does he not feel like part of the team, or could it be that he's just not taking good buddies very seriously? In either case, a very confusing development here. But back to the action as Joey Marnell sends Great Heart down to the mat, and he looks for a pin here. Yeah, you see Marcus Gamble there, usually ready for action, in matching attire with his brother Nathan.
Give up.
And I could be reading too much into this, I'm not sure, but it's hard to not notice.
Give up.
Nathan Gamble now in for high rollers.
Give up.
Nathan Gamble looking good here as Reynaldo Mendez now, the legal man for Good Buddies. Mendez, of course, enjoying a surprising tournament run in the New Dawn Tournament Series. Backstabber from Gamble. But Reynaldo Mendez in the first round defeating Douglas Daniels, who we just saw in action against Satoshi Tobe. Inside cradle here from Gamble. And Mendez also able to defeat Fear, 1/3 of the six-man tag champions and leader of Dark Circle. However, Reynaldo Mendez, after those two hard matchups, was not able to defeat former heavyweight champion Hideo Kubo, who would go on to be a finalist, ultimately losing to Von Roth. And Marcus Gamble now, the ill-equipped, I suppose, or perhaps ill-prepared Marcus Gamble, in the ring now against Jeffrey Hudson. I mean, if I understand the rules correctly, folks, Marcus Gamble could be fined by the front office for not wearing approved attire, as it were. Sent to the ropes here by Jeffrey Hudson. Soul butt kick finds its mark. And if it is that Marcus Gamble is not taking Good Buddies seriously, he needs to start. Perhaps looking for the roulette driver, but it's too early. And Hudson sends Gamble out to the side of the ring here. And look, you see Joey Marnell and Nathan Gamble still on the apron, choosing not to get involved. Reynaldo Mendez certainly looking to get involved. Count of 12. And Jeffrey Hudson secures that suplex. Look at this! Marcus Gamble almost costing his team there. At the count of 19, able to get back into the ring. This is very strange, folks. Tag made to Nathan Gamble. And Hudson able to contend with both brothers as Marcus returns to the apron. Leg hooked? No. Dodges the drop kick. Standing switch, and wow, not able to dodge that one. And again, a huge drop kick from Gamble. I don't know if he saw the tag, still on the hunt here for Jeffrey Hudson, and he runs into a backbreaker from Reynaldo Mendez. Oh, was maybe looking for the Frankensteiner, but nobody home. Reverse suplex there. Takes Gamble over. Tag made to Marnell.
Give up.
Mendez trying to find his way back to a friendly corner, but for now, he is being driven to no man's land by Joey Marnell. And I think the fans are starting to give Marcus Gamble a little bit of grief here for his attire this evening, as you saw him point out to the crowd there. Back to the mat again is Mendez.
Give up.
And look at this! Look at this! The jackpot! He spikes him down! Leg is hooked! 2! And no, Hudson couldn't get there! Hudson couldn't get there in time! The jackpot! And despite the strangeness of Marcus Gamble's antics here tonight, Joey Marnell finds the jackpot in a great position, and Jeffrey Hudson was just not able to make it in time to save Reynaldo Mendez. High Rollers pick up a victory here tonight in the 6-man tag division over Good Buddies. Folks, what a night it has been here at our first episode of Super Spirit Live of 2021. Thank you so much for being here this evening, and we hope you will join us same time, same place next Friday for another exciting episode. Folks, I am Shirt Donovan. For everyone here at Super Spirit Wrestling, have a good night.